organic, unpredictable, unknown, lovely, beautiful, a sense of fulfillment. This is part of the pleasures of life and not the chores of life.
Cedar Rapids continues to heal from the flood of 2008. The UIHC is recognized nationally, and your latest sports and weather. This is your daily Iowan TV News Update.
I'm Tom Brokaw. For more than 100 years now, the University of Iowa community has been waking up to the Daily Iowan. Today, it's the largest newsroom in eastern Iowa. And now you can see the news every night on Daily Iowan TV and get it anytime worldwide at dailyiowan.com.
Hello, and welcome back to the Daily Iowan TV, your news, sports, and weather source for the Daily Iowan. I'm Stephen Duran. Only 5 years ago, the Cedar River in Cedar Rapids swamped a 10-square-mile area of the city. While signs of life in the downtown business district could be seen through factories and stores reopening, a number of the neighborhoods along the river remained abandoned and waterlogged shelves in themselves. However, Linn County Supervisor John Harris told the Daily Iowan today that this year's flooding has cost the city a fraction of the estimated $6 billion of damage in 2008. The Cedar River crested early Sunday morning with its 10th highest river elevation ever. For more on how Iowa's second largest city continues to bounce back, be sure to check out Wednesday's pages of the Daily Iowan. With the National Weather Service expecting this soggy weather to pass in the next couple of days, it looks as a number of Iowa counties can take a sigh of relief. For the rest of your three-day forecast, let's throw it over to Olivia Kaiser, who is standing by on this gorgeous Tuesday afternoon.
The sun stayed out today, keeping the area high with a warm of 82. Tomorrow you can expect a high of 81 with a chance of thunderstorms in the afternoon. And on Thursday we should have partly sunny skies with a high of 80. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks for that forecast, Olivia. Now let's transition back into some news. The University of Iowa Children's Hospital has been ranked as one of the top children's hospitals in the United States for the 5th consecutive year. The rankings show the top 50 U.S. hospitals in 10 specialties. The University of Iowa Children's Hospital ranked in 7 out of those 10, including cancer, diabetes, neurology, and orthopedics. Executive Director of the University of Iowa Children's Hospital, Scott Turner, told members of the media, quote, "We are honored to be the only hospital in Iowa nationally ranked for children's health care, and this reflects our continuing commitment to all of Iowa's children." End quote. NASA and the Iowa Flood Center have teamed up to place state-of-the-art instruments around eastern Iowa to collect ground data of precipitation. This project is part of NASA's Global Precipitation Measurement, which will further the ability to predict flooding. The two have held meetings across the state in several Iowa cities over the last few weeks. A lot is going on in the world of sports, especially with the French Open just wrapping up, the U.S. Open ready to tee off, and the NBA Finals back in action tonight in the Lone Star State. But the sporting event that has most of Iowa City talking is the Stanley Cup Finals. Daily Iowan TV Sports' Cody Goodwin and Dominic White debate who is left holding Lord Stanley's Cup when all is said and done. Boys?
Thanks, Stefan. I'm Cody Goodwin here alongside Dominic White back here in the Sports Cubicle. We're here to discuss the highly contested matchup that starts tomorrow night. It is the Stanley Cup Finals between the Boston Bruins and the Chicago Blackhawks. Dominic, who you got?
I got Chicago, and I really like their home ice advantage in this case. Their offense has a lot of talent and depth, which is going to be key. And don't forget about goalie Corey Crawford and his defense. They've been very good all postseason, haven't been getting a lot of credit. But if it comes down to a decisive Game 7 on Chicago's home ice, I got to choose them.
You know, you mentioned tough goalies in the playoffs. I'm going to have to go with the opposite. Tuukka Rask, I believe he's going to will the Boston to win this series in 6 games. When Tuukka Rask's defense is up and they're rough and they're tough, they're just really hard to beat, including that 4-line attack when Milan Lucic gets going. Boston just looks like the toughest team in the league, and it's going to be really hard to beat. Regardless, though, it will be an exciting series that starts tomorrow night. Back to you, Stefan.
Well, that's going to do it for us here on Tuesday's edition of the program, but a whole lot more is coming in tomorrow's pages of the Daily Iowan. Read about the competition during downtown Iowa City restaurants and the details behind National Timeout Day. That's your latest edition of Daily Iowan TV. Be sure to check us out at the same time tomorrow or anytime online at dailyiowan.com. Thanks for watching and have a great night.